All right, good afternoon. Let's get to our yoga practice. All right, here she comes. I thought she was coming in. All right. So today, there's a restaurant down this in the other side of the shopping center that closed yesterday. It's been in business 13 years. Blue Star closed. And so it was on the news this morning. It's in the newspapers and things like that. But one thing that it really made me realize is that with restaurants and with businesses and with everything, there is a beginning, a middle, and an end. And our yoga practice is like that as well. We get into the pose. The inhale initiates the pose. That's the beginning of it. Then the middle of it are the actions that we're working. And then the end of the pose is the transition out, the exhale, and then the crossing back into the next one. So bring your awareness today to that, to the beginning, the middle, and to the end, and to the natural cycles of your poses. Downward facing dog, hands at the top of your mat and feet come to the very far back. Open up your fingers and open up your toes. And then grip your toe tips down and then the paw of your toes. I guess say the paw of your foot. So you have your toes, and then you have that part where your toes hook into the foot. That's your paw. Bend your knees forward, but when you do that, rather than collapsing your chest, lift your chest up. Now, every pose begins with an inhale. Every pose ends with the final exhale. Inhale and exhale. Shift to a high push-up, so shoulders come over elbows and wrists. Straighten the arms, then lift your hips high. That's it, and then puff up, straighten the arms even more, and lift your chest forward, pull forward. And press back, downward facing dog. Step both feet together and inhale, lift your right leg high. And squeeze the muscles up the bone. And this is the middle of the pose here, not the beginning. The initiation is when you lifted it off. Now inhale, shift to a high push-up and push away from the ground here. Stay in it, stay strong, three-legged high plank pose. Then three-legged downward facing dog. Bend your knee, open up your hips, stack. And roll the ankle one way, roll it the other. Roll your leg in its hip socket and the other. Inhale, figure four, cross right ankle over the top of your left knee. Turn your toes to the midline of your mat, and so your heels to the outside of your mat. Dome your right hand. Now puff up your right lung, lift the right side as you sit back. Inhale, stretch, open up the right side. And then come back, downward facing dog. Now begin the inhale and extend your left leg high. Lift it up. That's the beginning. Now here you are in the middle of the pose. Hug in. Get the action principles to come alive. Foundation, breath, muscle energy, lengthen. Shift to a high push-up pose. Create the transition. The transition is part of the pose. Just like next door, the move out is still part of the restaurant. Three-legged downward facing dog. Bend your knee, open it up, stack. And roll the ankle one way and the other. Roll your leg in its hip socket one way and the other. Left leg high, inhale. Figure four, exhale, cross it over the top of your right knee. Now bend both knees, push the knees away from you, lift your glutes, pull your tummy in. And then turn your right toes towards the left corner of your mat, dome on your left hand. Now straighten the right arm even more, tilt your right ear to your right shoulder to puff up. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, come back to center. High push-up pose. Shift the shoulders over elbows and wrists. Exhale, lower half the distance. Inhale, pull forward over your toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Step or jump to the very top of your mat, lift halfway. And exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, and then a baby chair, sit back. Right hand grabs your left wrist. Inhale, now crescent over towards the right side of your mat. So the left lungs puff up. Just like you were in that figure 4, now lift up through the back of your heart. Come over even more to get even more length through the left side body. And back to center. Left hand grabs hold of the right wrist. Inhale and crescent the torso up and over to the left side. Did your knees collapse in? Press them away from you. Lift up through the back ribs. Inhale. And then back to center. Inhale, chest lifts, go up and go back. And draw your hands to your heart center. And that's the cycle of life. A beginning, a middle, and an end. Relationships are the same way. Jobs are the same way. And if we take note of where are we in or each of those cycles, it really allows us not only to bring more awareness into that cycle, but to have gratitude for being able to move through the cycles. And sometimes things end, just like you'll end your practice in your final Shavasana. And then also things begin. And that's where we lift our chest, we broaden off, we fill ourselves up. And we just know nothing is forever. Everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end. One Om, inhale. Breath in and exhale out. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, draw all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, high, push up, pose. Exhale, low plank. Cobra up dog, pull forward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And an exhale out. Root down into your foundation. Root down into your toes. Now lift your legs, lift your armpits, bend your knees, and jump to the top of your mat. Lift halfway. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Yogis, reach up and reach back. And exhale, all the way down. Lengthen, long spine, fingertips stay on the earth. Step back, high, push up. Exhale, pull forward, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and empty it out. Lungs expand, inhale and exhale. Inhale fully. Bend your knees, step or walk to the top of your mat now. Lift halfway, pull your chest forward, fingertips stay on the ground. That's it now, pull your chest way forward. Now lift your glutes up to open up the back of the legs. There you go. Exhale, bow. Rise, inhale, stretch up, and go back. And exhale, right back down. Halfway, inhale, step back, high, push up. Exhale and lower. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, press back, down dog. I feel so lucky I get to watch the sun come up at the studio like I did this morning teaching an early private. And teaching a late night class, we get to watch the sun go down. So even your day, the morning is for preparation. The middle is for all of your action. And then your evening is to close things up and to prepare for the next day. Bend your knees, step or jump, top of your mat, lift halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Rise, inhale, come all the way up, stretch up and stretch back. And exhale, right back down. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Step back, high, push up, legs strong. And lower. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Paula, didn't you say you just went to the dentist? Aren't you glad it was over? Inhale. Inhale. Bend your knees, step or jump, top of your mat, halfway. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, last sunny, go up, yogis, reach up, reach back. And exhale, all the way back down. Inhale, lengthen. Step back, high, push up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And an exhale out. Inhale fully. Bend your knees, step or jump, top of your mat, halfway. Exhale, deep fold. Utkatasana, sit low and feet hip width distance. Ecstasy hands. Sweep, so that means fingertips to the back of your head, but squeeze the elbows in. Sit down deeper, lift the chest now, arch over towards the front desk. Straight jacket, right hand grabs your outer left leg, now right elbow up to the right corner of the room. Sit back deeper, widen your sitting bones and tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. Puff up through your back body, inhale. Back to center you come. Inhale, chest lifts. Now crescent up and over towards the left side of your mat. Left hand grabs your outer right thigh as your right elbow sweeps in front of your nose. Now squeeze in with your arms, but push out with your collarbones, your sitting bones. Pull your tummy in and up. Now lean your head back, inhale. And then chair back to center, sit low, reach high. Bow forward, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Step back, high plank. Lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one, right foot steps forward, back heel plants and rise. And where did that warrior one start? It started the moment you inhaled to step forward. Now work the actions of this pose. Press down into all four corners and then turn your back left knee forward. Widen the sitting bones. Lift up through the back of your heart. We call that a radiant heart. Lift up through the side ribs. Now inhale, jet the arms forward to the top of the room and go up and go back. Reach up and reach back. Inhale. High push-up pose. Exhale, low plank. Pull forward, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step left foot forward, back heel plants, and rise. There you go. And did you begin the pose when you began the step forward? Bring the mindfulness into the pose. Activate the fingertips and the toe tips. Hollow out the palms of the hands and the arches of the feet by pressing the toes down. Now pull your belly in and up to push the ribs forward and inhale, reach up, go back, reach up, reach back. High push-up pose. Exhale and lower. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, press back, down dog. Full breath in and an empty out. Inhale. Exhale. Let's flow. Inhale. Bend your knees. Step or jump. Top of your mat. Halfway. Exhale. Bow. Chair. Sit low. Reach high. Utkatasana. And fold. Exhale. Halfway. Inhale. High plank. Low plank. Inhale. Down dog, exhale. Warrior one, right foot steps forward. One breath, inhale, inhale, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step left foot forward, back heel plants. And inhale, inhale, inhale. Right back down, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Breath in, complete breath out. Lungs expand, inhale. Bend your knees, let's meet at the top of your mat. Lift halfway. Exhale, deep forward fold. Chair, sit low, reach high, Utkatasana. And fold, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Step back, high and low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one, right foot steps forward. One breath, inhale, inhale, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward, back heel plants. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, right back down, low plank. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one, right foot steps forward and rise. Then open up, warrior two, exhale. Lift up through the back of your heart and squeeze. And check the back toes, turn them directly to the long edge of your mat. And then check the front toes, turn them directly forward to the front. Now notice if your hips, if they're turning forward to the front of your mat, bend the back knee. There you go. And then turn your hips to the long edge. Now what about your warrior bend? Bend the front knee. There you go. Yes. That's it. Now rather than locking the elbows out, because see how it softens the traps or the trapezius, curl the fingers like you're picking up a basketball. Yeah, now push the elbows away from you, and that'll firm those muscles. There you go. Yes. Bend your front knee more. And reverse your warrior. Right palm to the sky. Reach up, stretch up, and go back. Exhale, cartwheel down, high plank. And lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step left foot forward, back heel plants, and rise. Open up, warrior two, exhale. And then check the alignment. You're in the pose. Now be in the action of the pose to bring you into the alignment. Front foot cuts off the arch of your back foot. And you bend your back right knee to turn, to swivel the hips. And as you swivel the hips, yeah, you don't torque the knees. Knees are so precious. Now lift all your ribs. Lift your belly. Bend your front knee more. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Exhale, cartwheel down, high plank. Low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back, down dog. Full breath in. Empty out. Inhale fully. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Bend your knees and jump to the top of your mat. Lift halfway. Exhale, deep bow. Chair, sit low, reach high, Utkatasana. And fold, exhale. Lengthen long spine. Step back, high push up. And lower. Inhale. Exhale, warrior one, right foot steps forward. Inhale, rise. Open up, warrior two, exhale. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Side angle lunge, right hand down, left arm up and over your head. Turn the palm towards the top of the room and then sweep the arm way forward. There you go. Now bring your right hand to the inside, that's it. And you can actually take a longer stance. There you go. You got those beautiful long legs. Get into them. Inhale. Now press down onto my hand. That's it, to lift the armpit. Now, turn the torso up to the ceiling. That's it. Be in the action. Be in the middle of it. Connect your breath to the actions. Inhale. Twist open. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And twist, twist, twist. Both hands to the earth. Three-legged dog. Right leg high. Inhale. Knee to your right elbow. Exhale. Right leg high. Inhale. Cross. Touch the opposite elbow. Exhale. Right leg high. Right knee to right elbow. Right elbow. Kundanyasana. Pull way forward for 3. Point the toes. 2. Three-legged dog with your right leg high. Bend your knee. Open it up. Flip your dog. Up and over you go. So lift the right hand and rise on over. So yeah, the moment you started making that turn is when this pose began. So bring the awareness into it and activate any parts of the body that might be getting heavy or sluggish. Send breath into them. Inhale. Crescent lunge, right foot comes to the top of your mat, feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale, reach up. Bend your front knee. Scissor your legs, so pull the legs in and even bend your back knee forward to the front of your mat as you tap your right hip to the back of your mat. Ecstasy, fingertips to the side of your head, elbows in. Now go up before you go back. Reach up before you go back. Press more with the feet, so from your hips to your legs, you root down. Hands to your heart center. Exhale, twist. Left elbow over your right leg. Open your wings. Left arm down, right arm high. Did that back leg try to roll in? Press it away from you. And every time you do these poses, you can evolve these poses. You can evolve your practice. And so, yeah, where's that opportunity to make it better? Inhale. Twist. Exhale. One more. Inhale and twist. Warrior 2. Back heel plant. Stay low. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Full bind. Half bind. Side angle lunge. Right elbow to the inside of your right knee. Left arm reaches back behind you. Hercules clasp, curl the fingers, and then push the arms away from you. Now, just like the spine has a beginning, a middle, and an end, from the tip of your tailbone all the way through the top of your head, extend the spine. Push the hips to the back of your mat and pull your collarbones forward. You can even take the palate of your mouth and reach it forward. Inhale. Side plank. Let's finish this sequence. Left arm down, right arm high to the sky. Be powerful. Be in it. And if it gets a little messy in it, bring your breath, bring your patience to it, and stay with it. Muscles hug in. Toes very, very active. Inhale. High push-up pose. Exhale and lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior 1. Inhale, rise. Open up, warrior 2. Exhale. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach up and back. Side angle lunge, Parsvakonasana. Left fingertips down, and right arm up and over your head. Now you're in it. You're in the middle of it. Bring the power. Sit back deeper into your back right leg, but eject your spine forward. Are you clenching the jaw? Are you hardening down? Bring your breath back to it. Inhale fully. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist and twist. Both hands to the earth, three-legged dog with your left leg high. Knee to your left elbow, exhale. Left leg high. Cross, touch the right elbow. Left leg high, inhale. Touch your left elbow, Kundanyasana. Stay there and lift your hips high and pull forward. It's a process for 3, 2, three-legged dog with your left leg high. Bend your knee. Here comes the flip dog. Start to work a back bend from here. Go up and go back. And deep breath in. There you go. Your brick's out of its way. And press down with your toes. Broaden the collarbones. Make this feel good. One of our new sayings at the studio is, just because it is difficult doesn't mean it's hard. Inhale. Crescent lunge. Step it forward, because right here is the opportunity to start again. Ecstasy, fingertips to the side of your head, elbows sweep in towards the nose. Narrow the elbows, now point them to the top of the room. Lean your head back into your hands. You'll feel the muscles of your back body engage. Bend the back right knee to the front of your mat. Your left hip back. Beautiful. Let the belly get long as you lift up and back. Hands to your heart center. Twist. Right elbow comes over your left leg. Open your wings. Right arm down. Left arm high. On the inhale, lungs expand. Exhale, you're rinsing, you're twisting. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rinse out the toxins. Deep breath in. And warrior two, back heel plant, stay low. Reverse your warrior, inhale, reach up and back. Full bind, side angle lunge, left elbow to the inside of your left knee, and right arm reaches back and behind you. Push with your toes. And first of all, you present yourself. Then you tap into your breath. Watch the back toes, turn them in even more. Inhale. That's it. Hips to the back of your mat, torso forward to the top of your mat. That's it. Get long through the ribs that are facing the ceiling and the ribs facing the earth. Deep breath in, twist open. Side plank, right arm down to the ground, Vastisthasana. Left leg will stack on top of the right, or you fly it. And all of y'all are playing. This is so amazing. Because your practice is an expression of you. Your voice, your breath is the voice to your body. Inhale. And high push-up pose. Low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, step or jump to the top of your mat, lift halfway. Exhale, deep fold. Chair, sit low, reach high, Utkatasana. Shift the weight to the left. Draw the right knee up to your chest, eagle or handstand eagle if you're handstanding today, and cross the right leg high up and over. Bend the bottom knee. Push the knees forward, sit back. Now lift up the back ribs and cross. Right arm under, right leg up and over. Bring the breath, yogis. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Warrior three, arms up and over your head and extend the right leg back behind you. Stay in it. Switch legs, Paula. There you go. Inhale. Hands to your heart center. Revolved half moon. Right hand to the brick or to the earth. Left arm to the sky. Bend your bottom left knee, and lift the left glute up. Now bend the top right knee and reach the left arm around and grab hold of your foot. Pinky toe side if possible. Kick your foot into your hand and your hand into your foot. Inhale. Exhale, kick. Inhale, lift the glutes. I'm prepping you for handstand right here. Kick. Both hands to the ground. Draw your right knee in towards your left knee. That's it now. Lift both hips. Palms flat. Point the right toes to the sky. Straighten the arms. Now think halfway lift. Pull your chest way forward. Inhale. And jump up and switch legs. And jump up and switch legs. Jump up and switch. Last three. And two. And both feet flat on the ground, feet hip width distance. Hands to your hips, elbows to the sky. Come up with an extended spine, a long spine. Sit down into your chair. Arms up, shift the weight to the right leg. Left knee high up as it can go and cross the left leg up and over your thigh. Left arm under. Push the knees forward as you sit the hips back. Pull the lower belly in and up. Now squeeze in. Let this be the middle of the pose. Squeeze out. Get every inch of this out of this pose that you possibly can. Warrior three, arms up and over your head. Extend the left leg back behind you. Stay strong. Your toes, your muscles stay engaged. Everybody bend your right knee generously. Lift your right glute up. Hands to your heart center. Revolved half moon. Left arm down. Right arm high. Press down with the big toe of your right foot in the inner heel. Bend your back knee, reach back and grab hold. Bound, revolved, half moon. Kick your foot into your hand and your hand into your foot. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, kick. Both hands down to the earth. Left knee comes in towards your right knee to square your hips off. Re-extend. Inhale, chest forward. Flatten the palms. Arms to the arms totally straight. Shift the torso forward. Now inhale, jump up and switch legs. Jump up and switch legs. Give me what you got, Liz. Jump. Inhale. There you go. Come on down and reset. Once the hands leave the ground, yeah, you got to reset. Straighten the arms all the way. Inhale. Come on up. Straight arms. You can do it. Kick. I know it gets scary. Hands to your hips, elbows to the sky, and rise all the way up. Dancer pose, left arm up. Reach back with your right hand, catch. Now inhale, lengthen. The left side is where you have to do the work. Even bend the left knee forward. Bend the right knee forward to deepen the hip crease. Lift up through the back body, and then exhale, kick it back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, kick. Galavasana, figure 4, cross the right ankle over the top of the left knee, ecstasy. So shoot the elbows up as you sit back now with your figure 4. Reach the arms way out in front of you, sit back deeper. Now push the knees away from you as you pull your tummy in and hands down to the earth. Hook your right foot to the outside of your left arm and shift the weight way forward. Hover your left heel, even lift the left glute up. So glutes on the rise, legs on the rise, push down with the big toe, with the paw of the foot as you come forward for 3, 2, both feet flat on the ground, hands to your hips, elbows to the sky, rise all the way up. Dancer, right arm reaches up, press down with your right foot and grab hold of your left leg. Draw both knees forward as you lift the chest. Now make the stretch on the right side, the biggest part of the pose, and then you begin to kick back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, kick. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, kick back. You got it. For those of you that are binding and dancer, stretch the forearms up. Get the back body to lift. That's what's going to get you deeper into it. So forearms up. Imagine you could press your, there you go, Paula. There you go. You feel the difference? Big difference. So when you start to collapse, come back into that radiant heart. Figure 4, cross your left ankle over the top of your right knee. Right hand to your heel, left hand to your thigh, push out, and then ecstasy to puff up your back body. Exhale, sit back deeper. Then reach the arms forward as you pull the tummy in and you expand your body in 2 different directions till your hands come down to the earth. Hover your bottom right heel. Hook the left foot to the outside of the right arm. Inhale. Exhale. You got it. Shift forward even more. Nice, Esther. Nice, Shonda. Yes, there it is, Paula. I know. Like I said, don't make it hard, even though it's a challenging pose. Hands to your hips, elbows to the sky, rise all the way up. Tree pose, ground down through your left foot, and place your right foot on your ankle, your calf, or your thigh. And inhale, arms high. And reach up through the side ribs, the back of the ribs. And be in the cycle of this pose. Because when you can feel the cycle of the pose, you know when to turn things on, you know when to turn it off. And same with your life. Relationships go through cycles. They go through highs and lows. Challenges are those cycles as well. And sometimes when we look back at challenges, we say, you know what, it wasn't that challenging. Because if you were to cycle back through that once again, you'd be like, wow, I wouldn't put so much energy on the downward energy. I'd put more energy in the upward part of that. Right knee comes forward, kick it out. And release, ground down through your right foot. Tree, place your left foot on your ankle, calf, or thigh. You know, we all set our New Year's resolutions and intentions, but there's a mantra that keeps coming up for me. It's finish strong. So instead of starting strong, which I love doing, I want to finish strong as well. For those of you that run, like your last 30 seconds or something, do you give it all you have? You finish strong. And so can you take that into your life, in parts of your life or parts of the cycle that are coming to an end? Inhale. Left knee comes forward, kick it out. And release. Step to the very top of your mat and inhale, arms high to the sky. Exhale, bow forward, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, high, push up. Exhale, low. Cobra up dog, pull forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior one, right foot steps forward. Inhale, rise. Open up, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Full bind, side angle lunge, second set. Right elbow to the inside of your right knee. Left arm reaches back behind. Now bend the back left knee and straighten through your front right leg, bound triangle variation. Inhale. That's it. Get the hamstring open. Breathe into it. Now right hand down to the ground or a brick, left arm to the sky, full Trikonasana. Inhale, push the arms away from you. And then come all the way up into a wide-legged extension. Turn your toes to the long edge of your mat, hands to your hips. Inhale. And then exhale, come forward. And deep breath in, Skandasana. Turn the left toes up to the ceiling. Pop up your back left heel and slide your hips over. Did I say that correctly? Okay. Inhale. So it doesn't matter. Exhale. Now up and over to the opposite side, because I don't know what side we're on. So one heel is lifted and the glutes are on that side and the opposite leg is lengthened. Inhale, back over to the opposite side of your mat. And then over to the other side. Lizard pose. Forearms come to the inside of your front right foot. And your back heel pops up. And you breathe. Some poses we endure. Like this one, I just endure it when I get in. I'm like, ugh. Deep, deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Make the back legs strong, hips back as your chest comes forward. Kapenjalasana prep, release the back left knee, point the left toes to the sky. And right arm reaches up and around and you catch hold of your top foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist open. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Got it. Inhale, go deep. Press the left knee down and forward to the front of your mat. Half splits or full splits, straighten through the front right leg. Shift your hips back, pull your chest forward. Press down with your right heel. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Deep, deep breath in. Exhale out. And standing split, stomp into your right leg, fly your left leg high to the sky. Wrap your right hand back behind your right calf and pull up on the calf and push it forward. Tap back on your right hip and elongate. Now point your left toes to the sky, bend your left knee, and split the legs in the air. Inhale. Step back, high push-up pose. Exhale and lower. Pull forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, warrior one. Inhale, rise. Open up, warrior two. Exhale. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Full bind, side angle lunge. Left elbow to the inside of your left knee. Right arm reaches back behind you. Bound triangle variation. Bend your back right knee, straighten through the front left leg. Now go deeper in this and bring sensitivity into it. Inhale, press the arms away, and then even lift your chin to lean back. Left arm down to the ground, right arm high to the sky, full Trikonasana, fullest expression. Inhale, shift your hips back and expand on all sides. And inhale, right arm carries you all the way up. Turn the toes into the long edge of your mat, hands to your hips. Inhale. And exhale, extend forward. Tripod headstand or handstand hops. Inhale. Exhale. Paula, you got to practice coming off those mirrors. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm telling you, those times that I've not had that whoopee behind me, I learned the most about jumping. I learned the most about the beginning and the middle. And I'm not concerned about the end. Deep, deep breath in. You got it. You got it, Liz. Now push the legs away from you as you jump. Straight arms, straighter arms. Yes. And jump from there. Don't bend them. Straight as you jump. Yes. You got a millimeter higher. That's the pose. It is progress. Nice, Shonda. Lizard, walk your hands forward. And then forearms down to the ground, chest forward. Hug in. Squeeze the left leg in. Lift your right leg. Is it slouching down? Yeah, pick it up. Push down more with the forearms. Pull the chest forward. There you go. Good job. Inhale. Exhale. Release the back right knee. Point the right toes to the sky. Kapenjalasana. Left arm reaches back and around. And you catch hold of the pinky toe side of the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, initiate an action, squeeze in. Exhale, push out and deepen. Now do that again. Inhale. Exhale. And half splits or full splits, straighten through the front left leg. Beginning, middle, and an end. And within the middle, there's also beginnings and middles and ends. And it's interesting when you see a retail store, they'll post that big sign, going out of business or moving sale. But Austin restaurants just bloop, they close up. And when that happens, that cycle, it feels a bit incomplete sometimes. Like you didn't get your last meal or you didn't go and visit it one more time. Press the hip back, widen off. Deep, deep breath in. Empty it out. So be in your pose, be in it fully, and bring something to it. Bring energy, bring life. Inhale. Standing split, stomp into your left foot and fly your right leg high. Wrap your left hand back behind your left calf and even point your right toes to the ceiling. Get strong in the standing leg. That's it. Chest forward, tummy way in and up. Pull the chest forward. Inhale. And step back. High push-up pose. Exhale and lower. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Camel, both knees down to the ground, hands to your hips. And bring the knees to the top of your mat for camel drop backs next set. Now on the inhale, here's the beginning. Lift your chest. Circle the head of the arm bones back, but broaden the collarbones and the shoulder blades as the arms come closer together. Reach back and catch hold of your heels. Squeeze your legs in. Inhale. Squeeze your ankles in. Exhale. Deep, deep breath in. Chest high. Virasana, hero's pose. Come back up, knees together, heels wide, and sit back. Let's go for the bind. Reach your right arm up to the sky, pat yourself on the back, and with your left hand, draw the elbow in line with your nose. Left arm reaches out wide, and then turn the left thumb down and reach back. See if you can grab hold back behind you. Now squeeze the elbows together and push them away from you. Push the head into the upper arm. Deep, deep breath in. And let's switch other side. Left arm reaches up. Pat yourself on the back. Right arm reaches out. Turn the thumb down. You got this. Inhale. Squeeze the elbows in and stretch. Now, where is the body tight? Paula, watch that right foot. It's spiraling out. Toes back behind you. There you go. Yeah, get the ankles to stretch. Get the top of the feet to stretch. It's what I love about holding this pose. Inhale. Feel different? Yeah. And second set, Virasana. Second set, hero's pose, camel, Ustrasana, or camel drop backs. Inhale, arms like cactus for your drop back. You'll sit back towards your glutes and you'll reach your arms up and back. So far, you reach the back of the mat. Inhale, there you go, up and back. So the toes need to be tucked to go back. There you go. Now go up and back. Look towards the back of the room. Have you done a back bend before? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Now lift your chest. Press into your legs to lift. You got to press to lift. And then exhale. Come all the way up. Downward facing dog. Stretch. Yeah, keep coming. We'll teach you how to do these things. All right. So down dog. Do a baby twist. So turn your toes to the right side of your mat and sit back deeper like that figure 4 you did earlier, but press the legs away this time. Dome on the right hand to open up the side of the hips. Now twist over and turn your toes to the left side of your mat. Dome on the left side. Inhale, press the toes down, the paws down, and lift. Go ahead and bring the left hip down or right hip down to the ground. Extend the right arm forward and lay down onto your back. Bridge and wheel. Suspension bridge. Lift your hips, slide the brick underneath you. Knees come up in line with the hips so your feet make a reverse tabletop. Inhale, then arms up. Press the back of your head down and lift. There you go. Now traditional bridge, you can interlace the hands back behind you and shimmy the shoulders. And then come back into the feet. Press the toes down. Now like you're doing a hamstring curl, pull the leg, the feet back towards your hamstrings. You feel those engage? Yeah. Inhale. Exhale. And both feet on the ground. Full wheel, hands by your ears. Come up to the top of your head. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale. Rise all the way up, yogis. You got it. Yes. Now straighten the arms more than you think they should be. Inhale. And then exhale, come all the way down. And then this is still part of the pose. Breathe into it. You know, it's like baking, that cooling aspect of it. That is part of the cooking process. And so coming out and breathing into it, this is still part of the pose. Set your hands, inhale. Wheel number 2, we'll take 5. Rise on up. Now shift your chest forward to the front of your mat and then bend your knees and shift back. So create some movements. So all 10 toes face 6 o'clock. If that's the front of your mat is 12, the back of your mat is 6. Now squeeze the legs in. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Breath in. Empty it out. Number 3, set your hands. Inhale. Rise on up. You got it. This time, step both feet together. Draw your right knee towards your right shoulder. Now, right leg high to the sky. Point your toes. Now, cross midline with your right leg, so it's going to be an IT opener. Whew, that's it, I know. Inhale. And then right leg back up and come all the way down. And breathe and just feel. Number 4. Inhale, up you go, rise up. We got the other leg to do. Step both feet to the center of your mat. Now left knee in towards your left shoulder and left leg up. Now cross midline with your left leg. And then did your left hip lift up. Pull it back down. That's it, to stretch. Yeah, when I see it shaking, I know you're in the right spot. Inhale. Back to center. And all the way down. All right, number 5. Inhale, set your hands, rise up. Push down with your toes, push down with your paws. Now lift your knees up to the ceiling. Try to sit your glutes back towards your heels. But keep the arms straight. I know, move it into the upper back. Even shake the head out. Inhale. And exhale, come all the way down. Interlace your hands up over your head, legs long, stretch it out. Listen to those deep, deep yawns. It means you're letting something go on a very, very deep level. Downward facing dog, hands to the very top of your mat, feet to the back. And right leg high to the sky. Bend your knee. Open it up. Half pigeon. Right knee comes to the right wrist. Point your left toes to the ceiling. And reach back and catch hold of your left foot with your left hand. It's interesting, the dryer here is very old. It's probably 5 years old. And I bought it secondhand from a friend of mine. And it's been working, it's been repaired several times, but I can hear it. Like when you start it, it's really loud when it starts. And just having that awareness that something is coming to an end. So when I go to push it one day and it doesn't start, I'm going to say, you know what? I got a lot out of this thing. Versus going, what the F? You know, my dryer's broken. Oh my God, my life, blah, 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 blah. What's it going to do to all the laundry here? So it's really interesting to, you know, like I said, to acknowledge when things are in a cycle and where they are in the cycle. Extend the arms forward for extended pigeon. And let go. Because when things do end, something else begins. And that's the one good thing to always look forward to. What's next? Double pigeon if that's in your practice. Downward facing dog. Left leg high, bend the knee, open it up. Half pigeon, left knee comes underneath your left wrist. Point your back right toes to the sky. And reach back and grab hold and play with your king pigeon. And can you be in the middle of it? Can you bring the action into it? Can you give it what you have here? And then when you're sufficed with your work, then extend forward. And tap back into your breath, begin a new cycle. Cycles give us a broader view, a global view. Right now we're in this cycle of winter, and it's a really, cold winter. But we know that spring is coming. Double pigeon, lift your chest, sweep your right leg around, stack the shins one on top of the other. Inhale. And exhale, extend forward. Be in it, be in each moment of it. Finish strong. Just don't close up one day. I watched a documentary, on George Harrison, one of the Beatles, and his wife was talking about his death. And it's just really stuck with me. She said his death was spectacular. It was really magical. Where sometimes we look at death as like, oh my goodness. Inhale. Exhale. And lift your chest, swing both legs around in front of you. Paschimottanasana, or a 2-minute headstand. Clear the flesh of the tail out of the way. Inhale, arms up for Paschimottanasana. And then exhale, dive forward. And your headstand is always an option. And flex the toes, reach back, grab hold of the feet, even bend the knees. Now, and rather than rounding the spine, lift the spine to open up the back of the legs. And then exhale, lay all the way down onto your back. Supine twist, draw the right knee into the body, give it a big hug. And then extend it over your left hip, right arm out like a wing. And as our practice comes to a close here, you can feel energetically beginning to soften the breath. The body is just breathing itself here. And you can feel the new opening that you have into the spine. Come back to center and draw the left knee in, give it a big hug. And extend it over your right hip, left arm out like a wing. Come back to center, freedom pose or happy baby. You come to center and you grab your shins to widen them off, or you grab your feet and you press the knees down. Inhale. And then exhale, extend the legs long, set yourself up for Shavasana, and allow your practice to end. No need to think or analyze or process. Be in the stillness here. You have a lavender rag on the left side of your mat if you'd like to place that over your head or your forehead or your chest. But teach your body to soften. Teach your body to come to stillness. Breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. And open your mouth, say. Stretch your arms up over your head and give yourself a full body stretch. And then draw your knees in and give yourself a big hug and a squeeze and a thank you for this practice. And roll to the right hand side. Press yourself up to a comfortable seated position, hands at your heart center and your eyes closed. And I invite y'all to start noticing the cycles of your own life. Start it with your day, maybe your week, maybe you're even just your practice. And then wherever you are in that cycle, be in it fully. And really appreciate the part of the cycle that you're in, because there's no other time like the present. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Draw your thumbs to your third eye center. Lift your chin, inhale, and namaste, exhale.